All right, running the two-man game now with Jalen Rose. Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals is just in the books from Orlando. The Magic have taken a 2-1 series lead after a 10-point win over the Cavaliers. And basically we've got a tale of two very different offenses. The Cavaliers offense, which got so much better over the course of the regular season with the addition of Mo Williams, has sort of devolved back into what it used to be, which was all LeBron all the time and expected to carry all the load for them, and it's not working the last couple of games.
And I give the Orlando Magic defense a lot of credit. What they've done to the Cleveland Cavaliers is they've made LeBron James the scorer. And what happens is he has to be the best player in every facet of the game. He has to be the best scorer, the best playmaker, the best rebounder, shot blocker, the best defender. And ultimately, that's too many tasks for one person to handle during the course of a basketball game. The Magic have balance offensively. They're getting it inside from Dwight Howard, and he was knocking down free throws, 14 for 19 from the line, and that was a big-time key for the Magic, just getting balance.
Clearly, LeBron James is the best player in this series. A lot of people think he's the best player in the world, and obviously he had the best moment of the postseason in Game 2. To give the Cavaliers a split, they could very easily have been down 0-2 when this Game 3 tipped off tonight. And LeBron took advantage over Marcin Gortat, who has opened some eyes in this series. Cavs up by 1. Anthony Johnson fouled on the drive by Mo Williams, but this was more involved than that. In fact, it was ugly.
And I'm glad the referees changed it from a flagrant 2 foul, which it was not. Anthony Johnson, a right-hand player, was trying to get his shoulder square. Unfortunately for Mo Williams, he took an elbow to the eye, but play on.
Most players, he's better when he's near the rim. Just 8 of 20 from the field, 27 points through 3 quarters, but he had only hit 1 shot from outside the paint.
And that's crucial for a Cleveland Cavaliers team who basically have 2 big men in Anderson Varejao and Zydrunas Ilgauskas, who basically can't give you points in the paint in this series.
Rashard Lewis with the 3. James over Howard cuts the Magic lead to 5. Mo Williams with the ball in his hand finds 2-3. Looking for Ilgauskas. You can't make that pass in traffic late.
Absolutely. And in playing against a stud like Dwight Howard, Ilgauskas is really showing his age. He went from playing in the paint, now he's hovering around for 3-point shots, not rolling to the basket strong. LeBron James with the turnover.
Got a shot from Pavlovich that goes awry. He was 0 for 2 from the field. Strange shot selections here. Mo Williams got to take this. It won't go off the back rim. Still a 6-point game as the Magic collected. They would hit their free throws down the stretch, and Orlando wins Game 3, 99-89. They're 3-0 against the Cavaliers at home this season, including the 2 regular season wins. Again, LeBron got his 41 points, not coincidentally perhaps to match Kobe Bryant from last night, but he was 11 of 28 from the field, 18 of 24 from the free throw line. He took 28 of the Cavaliers' 78 shots. On the other side, Dwight Howard played just 28 minutes, got 24 points in that time to go with 19 rebounds. A huge game for him and for the Magic, who are just getting contributions from more people than the Cavaliers. And throughout this series, variations of pick and roll and forcing the Cavaliers into switches, as you just saw with Ilgauskas, have given the best defensive team during the regular season, the Cavaliers, all sorts of trouble.
And when people talk about playing at home and they say how the role players show up, today was a perfect example. You see Michael Petrus, who's basically had a very good series, come up with 16 big points. Rafer Alston with 18 big points. That's huge playing at home. And then you have Marcin Gortat, who comes in for Dwight Howard, supplements him very well when he's out with foul trouble, gets a couple of big confidence-boosting blocks on LeBron James, hits a short jumper. And these are the things that fuel a team when their star players are struggling. Hedo Turkoglu only had 1 field goal of the night. Rashard Lewis wasn't a big shot maker at the end. This was a gut check for the Orlando Magic. Now the Cleveland Cavaliers have to do something they hadn't done throughout this playoff series. They're trailing in the series. How they will respond.
Orlando outscores the Cavaliers 20-8 in bench points. The Cavs just 37% shooting from the field. And what seems to what strikes me most of all is that the ball movement we've seen through much of the playoffs in the regular season has just gone away for Cleveland.
And the Cleveland team, now their balance is all out of whack. And this is what I mean. Their big men are basically non-threats offensively when you throw the basketball into the post to get offense. You have Anderson Varejao, who basically scores off loose balls and broken possessions. He had 4 points. Ben Wallace has never been an offensive threat. He had 4 points. Joe Smith, who can make medium-range shots, he had 4 points. Zydrunas Ilgauskas, he had 9 points, but I'm almost tired of seeing him shooting three-pointers in this series. That's because Dwight Howard's man in the paint and has all of those guys playing out on the perimeter.
What's the adjustment the Cavaliers need to make on both ends of the floor for Game 4?
Matt, I don't know if there is an adjustment. I think if you're the Orlando Magic, you should feel good about your position, and you should feel like this is your series to win. LeBron James is going to be there. Not as efficient. He's going to hover around 35, 40 points. You just want him to work for all of them and be a volume scorer. Keep Mo Williams quiet. Keep Delonte West quiet. This Magic team looks like it's poised to possibly come out of the East.